Yeah, I gotten a feedback from one of us who says no comment. I hope you can hear me now. If you can hear me now, please indicate it. Okay. Like I said at the beginning, today we are dealing with dating and marriage question of the week. If you can hear me, please leave a comment that says I can hear you now, so that we can continue. Okay. And the question we have outlined for the week is on the screen, and the question is it wrong for a man to marry a woman who is taller than him? I think this is an interesting question. I will find it so interesting personally, because on a personal note, because my wife is a shade taller than me. So that is something. So viewers, we invite you to join. This is a discussion program. We want you to join. We want your opinion. I would like to get your opinion on this subject matter through comments and through questions and through likes and through sharing this. And then the other thing we will require from you is to join this. If you want to come on board in the studios to join in discussing this question, just leave a comment in the comments bar section and say, hey, I would like to join you in the studios. And then I will send you a link that brings you to the studio so you can add your voice in responding to this question. Okay, this is the first in the new series of our daily programming on the African Town Hall online television, and we appreciate all those who are viewing. Okay, if you are viewing us through our Facebook group, Dating and Marriage Question and Answers, please, where you want to make a comment, ensure that you introduce yourself, put your name in the process, or when you are clicking to join, Facebook will ask you to give permission to StreamYard to show your name. Please grant that permission, and but if you can't grant the permission, when you finish making your comment or asking questions, please put your name in the sign up with your name so we can know who is asking the question and who is chatting. So thank you very much. We are glad to have all of you. So let me repeat the question again. Is it wrong for a man to marry um, uh, a woman who is taller than her? And we have a comment from Solomon Christopher Paul Koroma that says, let's start with his comment. There is nothing wrong in marriage. That should be in marrying a tall woman. And I think I have a bias for that. So I will agree with him because my own wife is a shade taller than me. And the fact that she is taller than me has not affected our relationship in any way, because our relationship is based on something far better than the physical, the height of each one of us. Is based on mutual respect, friendship, trust, faith in God, love, and so on and so forth. And then we are working on the other foundational elements of joyful relationship, by which we are trying to make sure that we are able to um, do the best thing in our relationship. Okay, so please, viewers, we want you to keep your thoughts coming, your mind, your opinion, your views on this subject matter. Is it wrong for a woman to marry for a man to marry a woman who is taller than him? Okay. Now let me say that let me add some flesh into my thinking and why I think it's not there's nothing wrong with this. One point is this: if you when you marry and you have children, your children are going to come with the attributes of the both of you, the attribute of the man and the attribute of the woman. Your children are going to be wearing those attributes. And if your wife is taller than you, then it means that there's a chance, especially if you are a very short man. I'm sorry if that is offensive to anyone, especially if you are a very short person. If your wife is taller than you, then at least it helps to make sure that the composition, the genetic composition of your children is one that will still help some of them to be tall. I think many people that I know who are short, many men that I know who didn't have a lot of blessing with height, all their wives are a lot taller than them. And also seen the point that we are very tall men marry women who are not all that tall. And I have a lot of these examples around me. So, um, given this particular situation, I do not personally see what is wrong with someone marrying a woman who is taller than him, and or a woman marrying a man that she's taller than. I think there's nothing wrong in that particular position. The reason is that in marriage, both parties are supposed to complement each other. What you don't have and the other has, then both of you can now use it to advance the cause of your relationship. Uh, I know several men. I know a very great friend of mine. He was my boss. He was at some point my boss. He's a great guy. He is very, very tall. His wife is also tall, but he's a shade taller than his wife. So I think I see that all of the time. And I know as my brother also, I have a brother who is a very tall person. He's far taller than me, and he's also taller than his wife. So what happens is that the that issue of one complementing the other is what is happening in this place. So we can go for complementarity. So it's not wrong, in my own opinion. But viewers, I want your own opinion. What do you think? Please leave a comment for us. We have had a comment from Solomon earlier that says that there's nothing wrong with marrying a tall woman. Others who are viewing, we want you to come up with your own thoughts so that the person that asks this question will have a chance to learn a lot more from us. So, what are your views? Keep your views coming. Okay, while waiting for views on the use by using the comment section, leave your views on the comment section. Um, and you will see the comment section at the top of where you're viewing. You see it. So just click on it and then leave a comment. And when you leave that comment, we will use that comment to help in advancing this. While we are waiting for more comments from our viewers, we would like to invite you, if this is the first time you are coming to our Facebook page, the African Town Hall, if you are viewing us from the Facebook page, we invite you to follow the page and then like this program and other programs like the page also. We would like you to share this program and also to share other great videos that are in the program in the page. We also invite you to hop over to our YouTube channel by the same name, the African Town Hall, and we invite you to share, comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if this is the first time of your coming there. We also would like to tell you that exactly the same time next week, next Sunday, we will be coming live again with another question of the week. If you like your own question to become the question we will respond to on Sunday when we all come, you can ask that question in the comment bar now in this particular program. If you ask that question here, we can take it up here now if necessary, or we will bring it as the main subject matter of our program on Sunday. And you can also leave um, your questions on this program the next time that you come upon it. Leave your question. That question, we will always go back to these videos on YouTube and our Facebook page. We will pull out these questions and you make them question of the week. And if you are viewing us from the Dating and Marriage Question and Answers group, we would like you to please let us give permission to StreamYard to show your name. But if you can't do that, you should put your name alongside your comment. And we have this comment from Leah Salmatu Toure. That sounds like a Sierra Leonean name. And she said, I see nothing bad marrying a tall woman. Same with me here. And the viewers, if you know any special benefit, like I mentioned, one of the benefits is benefit of complementing one another. You know, If especially if you're a man who doesn't have any height at all, and there are many of us who are really really short. If you marry a tall woman, then that will help you to ensure that your children can at least come up in height, especially if you don't really like it that you are not very tall. And then if you are a tall man and you marry another tall woman, and I have rarely seen many tall people marry tall women. Rarely. And I have seen a lot of tall men, those men who stood many feet away from the ground. Their wives are not usually very tall. So this is a point here. So Leah Samatu, thank you very much. And Leah, if you do have a question that you like us to treat on this program, we'd like you um, uh, to share it with us. And I think Leah is adding additional comments here, which says, "Love matters. Height is nothing." I think I agree with you very seriously here. Height is of no subject. When I started my speech earlier, I mentioned that the most important elements of a joyful relationship, height is not among them. I have a book by the title, um, by the title Foundation for Joyful Relationships. And there are 13 foundational elements which represented 13 chapters in that book. And in that book, we clearly, I made it clear that what matters, number one, is friendship. Any people in relationships should first make effort to become friends with one another before they become um, lovers or before they start dating for marriage. It will always be a good idea if both of you were friends first. So, friendship is my number one point in a joyful relationship. Following friendship is um, respect. Both of you must have mutual respect with one another. And then, after mutual respect, the other one is that you need to learn to trust one another as you date. Trust one another. And then, well, if you're able to trust one another, have faith in God, because God is the author of the marriage relationship you are inside. So if you have faith in God, you can always go back to Him when issues come up in prayer and study His ways and learn what He teaches and says about marriages. And then after that, you love. Love is another critical element in joyful relationship, and there are a number of others, including communication, learning to communicate with one another, and understanding, and so on and so forth. But there's no place that height is there. So, as Leah said, love matters, height is nothing. So, I agree totally with her that love is the key issue, and height has nothing at all to do with it. And I have had many people who live joyfully, marry for throughout their lives, or at least the life of one of them. And then, of course, the other person stayed there until she too herself lived to her old age and died. And this lady was far, far taller than the man. And the man will go for a short man. Seriously, the man will go for a short man. So, they and then they married and they lived, they had children, and then they were able to stay together all through their life that I know. And I know these people personally from right from my own village where I came from. So, and there are many others in my life that I have met. So, love matters, height is nothing. We have seen more viewers in this program, and we want you to show your presence. One of the ways we expect you to show your presence is first leave a comment that tells us whether um, uh, remember, this is the question: is it wrong for a man to marry a woman who is taller than him? So, and we have many viewers now. We really need many comments. 3 viewers are coming from dating and marriage question and answers, and 2 are coming from the African Town Hall um, um, Facebook page. We need your comments, and if you are commenting from the group dating and marriage question and answer, please give permission that your name may appear in the comments. And also, if you can't give permission, ensure that you put your name after your comment. Also, show us that you like or love this program. At least we have had over 15 people appear on this screen viewing. Those who have viewed, some have left, some are still on. But we have only 2 likes. So we need more than that as evidence that you are here with us today. And the subject matter, remember, is it wrong for a man to marry a woman who is taller than him? And I, Leah, and Solomon, who have commented on this, have said there is nothing wrong at all in that. And we have advanced a number of points. Leah has said love matters, height is nothing. And I have said that if the woman is taller, and then especially if the man is short, sorry to use that word in case somebody doesn't like it, then the woman complements the man. And if you start having offsprings, that now becomes a very critical thing because the genetic composition and balance can now strike. So we value your comments. Please keep them coming. We want to have as much likes as the number of people that came to this program. So if you come, the first thing I want you to do is to strike the like button. The second one is to share it to your friends so that they come and join us to view. And the other thing we want you to do, most critical, is to answer the question. Give your own position on the question. Is it wrong for a man to marry a woman who is taller than him? We are waiting for your comments. We are waiting for your likes and your love. And we want you to share this so that other people will see it. Because sometimes, especially when you have a friend and then you are showing your friend off with your peers, among your peers, most of the time they will say, but he's so short, she's too tall, all kinds of stories, as if any of those things matter in reality. Because the real reality in a dating and marriage relationship is the two of you. Two of you are the only reality. All others and the opinion does not really matter. The reality in a relationship is the two people involved. That is the central reality. So if the complete, sometimes you show your intended or even your wife to your friends and they turn around and murmur and talk about, oh, he's the woman is taller than the man and so on and so forth, as if that matters. That her height are higher than yours, taller than you, or your height shorter than her will not produce friendship. It will not produce mutual respect. It will not produce trust. It will not produce faith in God. It will not produce love, which are the most critical elements of a joyful relationship. The only thing that will promote these things are you, the two of you, by the decisions that you have made. So that is the question, the issue at stake. That is my position. But I want your position. Your position is as important as mine in this matter. And because you are involved, all of us are involved in relationship. We can't go away from relationships. They are all part of our lives. Then that is why we spend the energy and time to talk about it every week. Okay. So viewers, would like you to remember that next Sunday at 8 o'clock, we will be online again with another question. Now, if you want that question to be yours, you can write me, DM me straight, direct message to me on Facebook, or leave a comment on this broadcast on YouTube and our Facebook page or Facebook group, Dating and Marriage Question and Answers. And I'll pick up those questions and put them out here. If you should give me a direct message, then your question will be in the front button. That will be the one that will, the first question I get will be the first one that day on the next broadcast. And then again, if we have more questions, it will make our discussions more robust. We will treat all of them. So we'd like to, at this point, express gratitude to you all for coming. And remember, if this is your first time on our Facebook page, the African Town Hall, we want you to follow the page, to like the page, and to leave a comment on this broadcast. And your comment can be a question. It can be an agreement or a disagreement with the position that I have taken, which Leah agrees with and Solomon agrees with. So your own can be different, and it can lead us to a future discussion. And also, if this is your first time of coming to our YouTube channel, we want you to subscribe to the channel. We want you to hit the notification bell so that you'll be reminded next time we post or we go live. And please do not forget to like and love the program and to share it with your friends and contacts, both on Facebook and other places. For me, it is always a pleasure for me to bring these lessons to you. And we are glad to have so many people viewing from the African Town Hall page today. Um, we want you to continue to go to that page, and please do not forget to like and follow the page. That will help us reach you the next time we come on any other program. Our broadcasts are given out every time from our YouTube channel, The African Town Hall, and our Facebook page, The African Town Hall. And sometimes we can connect our Facebook group, Dating and Marriage Question and Answer, where we are also broadcasting from today, or my personal profile, which is Francis Nmeribe. But find a way to get across to me with the questions you would like us to treat here by Sunday. Thank you and have a great night.